years was only $50, and that she had regularly sent home for her children's expenses. Where was she now to get the money to fly to Canada? So she confided in her friend, whose reaction was typical of the magnanimity of the Filipino heart.
I have already visa, but I don't have ticket. What will I do? I cannot go to Canada because I don't have money. So she said to me, okay, Emma, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we do. I will borrow money from my employer and I will buy your ticket. But you promise me you have to get me a job there. So there was a total trust that she did for me. And then I said, yes, I am going. When I go to Canada, I will help you. So when I was able to go to Canada, I really helped her. I paid the ticket back, and I also paid the placement fee.
She arrived in Kingston, Canada in May of 1986. Again, she was blessed with a good employer. On her first day off, she went to the park with another Filipina. While seated on a bench, an old man walking his dog approached them.
And then he said, are you Filipina? Oh yes, we are Filipina. I am Filipino too. Oh, it's nice to meet Filipino here. And he said to me, I have a daughter who is single. And do you want to come to my house so I can introduce you to my daughter? And then I said, oh my gosh, I said, let's go Mila, because maybe they have food, maybe they have Filipino food, so we can eat rice, I said. And then so we accepted the invitation. So when we went there, I was so happy because the father of Sol Gaviola was preparing us Filipino food.
Sol Gaviola worked as a medical technologist in the hospital of Kingston, Ontario. A very kind and caring person, she and her father would invite Filipino contract workers to their home on weekends, feed them Filipino food, and bring them to churches and the various Catholic shrines. They became close friends. Sol was like an older sister and guide, and over the years, Emma became an accepted member of the family. Then in 1991, they went to the Fatima Shrine in Youngstown, New York, to attend a special mass for the Filipino community. Near the gift shop, she saw a little door with a sign that said, "This way to the old chapel."
And when I was there inside, I saw this man standing by the crucifix like this. He's as if he was praying. So he was there standing also, and I prayed. I said my prayer. And then I went to the pew, and I knelt down. He knelt down on the other side, at the end of the pew. And I was looking on the Blessed Mother, and I was not praying, but maybe it's my heart was praying because I just cried. Tears was already falling, on my face, And then I was like, I felt something, there was a little breeze, It was in the chapel was closed, there's no open windows, I felt this small little breeze, coming towards me, and then some, hand, a warm, gentle hand, touched my face, and I felt that, I smelled that beautiful fragrance, so strong, very, very strong, that it made me fall, like I was falling, and I was falling, and I was falling, and like tingling sensation, like the warm, gentle, that warm inside me, and I was scared because, I was scared, and I looked, I can still see the man who was kneeling. When I looked at him and to ask help, he disappeared, so I was scared, and I stood up like this, and then I cannot walk. I want to get out of that room, but I can't walk anymore. It's like I was stuck, So what I did, I crawled coming out from the chapel. And then my friend was looking for me, and
she had been missing for more than an hour. On hindsight, Emma realized that the man beside her in the little chapel was Jesus. This was the turning point, and almost immediately her life began to change.
You know, when I came out from the chapel, I became like I was so quiet. That after we had that beautiful procession, you know, when I look on people, I could feel, you know, there's something that I can feel on these people. Like I said, oh my God, I said, I'm so sad for her, you know, she's not feeling good. I said, and then I say something again to the other people, oh my God, you know, she had a problem on her back. That's what's happening to me? What's happening to me? Why I know her problem? I said, and then the woman came to me, you know, because they were walking, and I said, Ma, you have a problem on your back. I said, oh yes, I know. How did you know that? You know, how did you know that I have a problem on my back? And I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know.
Fearful and nervous, she began to question what was happening to her. Looking back, it was at this point that it became clear that Saul's friendship had not been an accident of fate. Saul recognized what seemed to be a supernatural dimension to what was happening in Emma's life, and her spirituality and wisdom began to manifest as she took the lead and asked people to come after work and join them in prayer.
So when we were praying, then that's the time that I saw like a vision. I saw this lady smiling at me, wearing a white gown with a gold lining on her mantle, and she has a crown. She's wearing crown, beautiful, and she's smiling at me. And I said to my friend, "So there's the lady. She's here, and she's smiling at me. I don't understand why. What's that, you know?" So I asked Saul, Saul, what's happening to me? Do you think that I'm getting crazy? I said, do you think, how come you don't see what I'm seeing? And then every time that we pray, I'm seeing that lady, but in different clothes, you know. Sometimes I see her that she's wearing like a gown colored, green color, but there's so many precious stones, different colors, red, green, blue, you know, around her. And it's like she's like pregnant, you know. I saw her, and then I saw also a lady who was wearing blue sash. And she's the one, my friend is the one who always tell me, she's the Our Lady of Lourdes, you know, because I don't even know the titles, you know. But I know God, the Blessed Mother, but I don't know the titles of the Blessed Mother. All I know, that's the Blessed Mother, the Mother of God.
When I see her,